How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And here we go again with the Jerry Jones on 105.3 The Fan crap, talking to Sean and RJ like he's the damn coach of the team. As y'all can tell, this interview got me a little heated, Cowboys Nation. So we're going to take a listen to the 3 clips that I got for y'all, and then y'all know what we're going to do. We're going to come back and unpack this raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's go ahead and take a listen to the first clip from Jerry Jones.
Jerry, thanks for joining us. As always, we had seen that you spoke to the team emotionally after the game on Sunday. What can you share with us about that talk and what you wanted to tell them?
Well, basically, without getting into anything about what I said, I wanted at least them to hear a couple of experiences I've had dealing with a setback, dealing with hard times, and some basic examples of how people took those hard times and made it into something very important in their lives going forward. And that was basically it.
Why in the hell is Jerry Jones down in the locker room giving these men a pep talk as if he's the damn coach of the team? See, Cowboys Nation, I'm going to tear this apart in my raw and uncut portion because this summarizes the damn issues in Cowboys Nation. Forget who's the quarterback. Forget who's the head coach. When you have to deal with this type of culture issue, you will be destined to stay where you're at. Now let's go ahead and get on to the next clip because I'm getting pretty pissed off, Cowboys Nation.
Jerry, injury news came out yesterday. How are you guys feeling about the timeline for Dak Prescott?
Well, it's iffy, but it's extended period of time here, so I wouldn't dare make a prediction when it could be. It's likely we'll IR him. And so we'll see kind of how his rehab goes.
Jerry, how about you let the head coach of the damn team IR him? How about you let the head coach of the team tell Sean and RJ that they're going to IR him? I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm rushing through these clips to get to my raw and uncut because this shit is ridiculous. If our culture problem in Dallas was a radio interview, it would be this one. It would be the Sean and RJ interview on 105.3 The Fan with Jerry Jones. Shouldn't it be the head coach talking about the timeline when it comes to the injured players on this damn team? Anyhow, they're looking to place Dak Prescott on the injured reserve list, meaning that he will be missing at minimum 4 games, bringing us to between week 14 and week 17. I guess my question would be if Dak Prescott should return to the field to play this season. We'll talk about that more during this raw and uncut portion, so make sure you stick around for that. In the last clip that I got for you, Coach Jerry Jones talks to Sean and RJ about the possibility of playing Trey Lance instead of Cooper Rush. So let's take a listen to what he has to say, and then we're going to come back and unpack this raw and uncut. So, Cowboys Nation, let's go ahead and take a listen to the third clip from Jerry Jones.
Jerry, you guys are going with Cooper Rush. Was there significant thought to maybe going with Trey Lance and just seeing what you had there with the way that the record is right now?
Well, let's just don't dismiss the possibility of doing anything. And the going with has a past tense aspect to it that I wouldn't recognize. It's not impossible to incorporate some of the skills that we might get from both quarterbacks.
In order to make Trey, a guy who actually starts a game, would it take an injury to Cooper, or is there talk about it either way?
I wouldn't get into that, but obviously he's got to be front and center a lot because you're one play away from not having Cooper. So just that alone, much less there are things that we can do with him that I think can add punch to the offense.
All right, Cowboys Nation, without further ado, y'all ready for my Raw and Uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. This is the reason why there's so much dysfunction with the Dallas Cowboys. This is the reason why a legitimate coach will not touch the Dallas Cowboys organization with a 10-foot pole. They have to deal with the owner / GM / head coach in Jerry Jones. They have to worry about him telling the media the ins and outs about the organization and about the situations in the locker room. They have to worry about Jerry Jones overstepping his role and causing a divide in the locker room. They have to worry about Jerry Jones taking away some of the power the head coach has while leading his men. To keep it a buck, Cowboys Nation, it's not really Mike McCarthy's men. He's not the leader of men for this team that the team needs and deserves, because he can't be that leader of men when you have the owner trying to be the exact same thing. Y'all tell me why Jerry Jones has a weekly spot on this damn radio station and not the coach. I can understand the GM going on the radio station from time to time, but every damn week, Cowboys Nation, and of course 105.3 The Fan, they're gonna welcome him because that's the flagship radio station of the Dallas Cowboys, and Jerry Jones comes on and spews his shenanigans, and they're up there taking it all in. You see what happens when they try to ask Jerry Jones real questions, right? Jerry Jones threatens their jobs like rich snobs usually do, and when they buckled under pressure, hoping that they don't lose their cash cow, he comes back on the radio station. But let's not get it twisted, Cowboys Nation. I am fully aware that a business owner is going to keep an eye on his investment, but the way Jerry Jones is doing it, it undermines every person that he puts in the position that they're in. At this point, Jerry might as well grab the damn clipboard and head down to the field during the games, because he won't allow Mike McCarthy to lead these damn men. And as for Dak Prescott returning to the field to play after his injury, it all depends on where the Dallas Cowboys find themselves when he comes back. If Dak has to miss 6 to 8 weeks, it would be week 15 or 17. There would be no point in bringing him back for the last game of the season. If Cooper Rush or Trey Lance came in and went ham and went on a winning spree leading the Dallas Cowboys to the playoffs, thinking about it, I would have to recant my statement that I made on the Facts Over Feelings podcast and concede to allowing either Cooper Rush or Trigger Trey to finish out the season. Kind of like Tony Romo in the Dak Prescott situation. The difference being Dak Prescott would return to the quarterback position the following year due to the contract that he just signed. Jerry also said that he couldn't comment on if Trey Lance would play, but we couldn't keep it off the table. I honestly believe that it would give him a chance to find another team to compete for a backup position or even a starting position. If he came in and he showed promise, unlike he did in the preseason, I would keep him and make him the backup for the Dallas Cowboys. Somebody in my comment section said that the Dallas Cowboys would have to pay Trey Lance north of $25 million a year. I honestly feel in the NFL, there is no NFL team that'll be willing to pay Trey Lance the minimum starting quarterback salary just to be the backup, so he would have to settle for what Cooper Rush got paid, or find another team that will be willing to pay him what he's looking for. Nevertheless, whoever is the starting quarterback coming up while Dak Prescott's out, they have my 100% support, and I will be rooting them on whenever they take the field, because at the end of the day, I am a Dallas Cowboy fan, not a Dak Prescott solo fan. This has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What did you think about what Jerry Jones had to say? Do y'all see how he oversteps his role while stepping on the toes of the men that he hires? Y'all know what we doing. Let's have this conversation in the comment section. If you're digging the content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and share it with whoever you know is a Dallas Cowboy fan. If you are DC for life and just wish Jerry Jones would stay up in the owner's box and allow whoever the coach is of this team to coach the damn team, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, or Madden 25 and College Football 25 gameplay. If this doesn't show you what the problem with the Dallas Cowboys culture is, then I don't know what will, Cowboys Nation. A coach cannot 100% lead his men when you have the owner coming down to the locker room giving pep talks and shit. That's the coach's job. Instead of going to the locker room and talking up the team, you need to be going to the front office and talking up the front office to stop making stupid-ass trades for bargain bin players. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And I'm out, y'all. Dang, Angry Cowboys Fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.